Welcome back, Moonbeams. In part 5, we're deepening the shadows. I'll begin by adding a few more layers of the Winsor and Newton purple in select areas, and then we'll turn up the contrast using Bombay magenta. This is the stage where the dress begins to feel sculpted. In part 4, we established depth. Now we're refining it. Using the purple, I'm deepening some of the shadows while also creating midtones. To soften the transition between shadows and highlights, I like to work with two round watercolor brushes, one holding the ink and the other damp with clean water. The second brush gently blends the edge of the pigment so the transition remains smooth and natural. Now it's time to switch to Bombay magenta. This color is richer and more saturated, so I'm using it intentionally and selectively. I'm placing this deeper tone in the areas that naturally recede, the deepest folds, the tightest creases, and the sections farthest from the light. You'll also see me keeping close to the outline of each ruffle, as well as near her arm and the back of the dress around the bow. Not every fold needs to be darker. Contrast is most powerful when it's controlled. For this stage, I'm choosing not to soften the edges. Allowing the pigment to remain crisp creates stronger contrast and gives the folds a more dramatic presence. There's no need to rush here. Bold doesn't mean heavy. We're building drama, but with restraint. Layer by layer, the fabric begins to feel dimensional, almost tangible. Take a step back occasionally and observe the balance. Where does your eye naturally travel? Where might the dress need a little more depth? Notice how even a small adjustment in value can completely shift the mood of the piece. This is the stage where the illustration moves from pretty to powerful. You're doing great. I hope you're proud of what you've accomplished in this painting. Before moving forward, as usual, make sure the ink is completely dry. In part 6, we'll move on to the bow, where we'll explore a bit of color theory, using blue to create highlights and black to deepen the shadows. The bow challenged me, but it taught me how to let the form breathe by introducing blue first before gradually building the darker tones with the black. Gather your blue and black inks, take a moment to breathe, hydrate, and get ready to stretch your skills. I'll see you in part 6. Stay luminous and keep creating magic.